Good morning, everyone. So I figured I'd fill you in a little bit about the eye structure of some of the Bigfoot people, cryptids. I know these elements, are present in both the Oma, Guanche, and also Uncle Ong. So first off, you have the tapetum lucidum, which sits behind the retinal wall here in the second band layer. It's a reflective band layer. We don't typically have control over this. There's no way that we can flex it. But animals kind of have a muscle cup that sits back here on the back of the eye at the root of the optic nerve that allows them to pinch that area of their eye a little bit to enhance the reflective nature of it. That's where you get, eye shine from in deer, mink, rodents, fox, dogs, etc. And then the other element that's present in Bigfoot people that's no longer present in most of us, is the plica similaris, which sits in this area if it's in a human, also called a nictating membrane. In cats, it sits along this lower lid here. It's called the third eyelid. In humans and other animals, it typically sits here, in dogs, etc. Mink, actually, it runs kind of like a cat's, but it only runs partway through the eye. Mostly it bunches in this corner. So this lid comes up or across the eye to protect it from like particulate matter in water or dust in the air. Some birds have it. Aquatic animals obviously have it. Cats, some dogs have it, etc. So those are para-elements of the structure of the cryptid eye that you're not going to be able to understand with a DNA test unless you can find the genes connected to these things. And bone fragments aren't going to tell you anything about soft tissue like this. So science is going to probably take a minute to catch up on this one. I was lucky enough that I could view it firsthand, and Jen, when she'd have problems with her guard hairs falling into her eyes from her heavy brow ridge across her forehead, her fingers were a little too large to get her hairs out easily, so I was constantly having to pull hairs out of her eyes. So I got a real good look at that structure and how it functioned. So I'm very aware it's there. Have a good morning, everyone. Have a great time at work and be safe getting there.